What if a simple firmware update could transform your camera into a smarter, faster, and more reliable tool? Panasonic has officially released firmware version 1.4 for its Lumix S9. At first glance, it might seem like just another routine update. But what lies beneath the surface might just surprise you. With improvements ranging from autofocus enhancements to smarter video stability, this isn't just a bug fix. It's a calculated move by Panasonic, aimed directly at the needs of today's hybrid content creators. If you're already using the Panasonic S9 or planning to pick one up in the near future, this video is essential viewing. And if you love photography, digital camera tech, and staying ahead of the curve when it comes to the latest tools in the creator space, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you're always updated when the next big thing drops. Now, let's dive into everything that's new in firmware version 1.4 and why it's a bigger deal than it seems. To fully understand the significance of this firmware update, it's important to go back and revisit the origins of the Panasonic Lumix S9. Launched as a compact, full-frame mirrorless camera, the S9 was Panasonic's answer to the growing demand for smaller, creator-friendly tools that didn't compromise on quality. With powerful specs like 6K video recording, Panasonic's famous color science, and real-time LUT support, it was tailor-made for content creators, vloggers, and filmmakers who needed power in a portable body. However, despite the praise it received for image quality and versatility, the S9 did face criticism in a few key areas. Users were particularly concerned with autofocus responsiveness, mobile integration challenges, and limited subject tracking performance in unpredictable lighting conditions. It's within this context that firmware version 1.4 arrives, not as a patch for minor glitches, but as a bold upgrade aimed at solving real-world problems. Firmware 1.4 isn't just a technical update. It's a conversation between Panasonic and its community. This release exists because of consistent user feedback and the ever-evolving demands of content creators. Today's hybrid shooter needs a tool that's fast, intuitive, and integrated seamlessly into both desktop and mobile workflows. Panasonic listened to the creators who needed quicker autofocus during street shoots, reliable connectivity for live streaming, and better subject tracking across varied conditions. Competition has intensified, with Sony's ZV lineup dominating the vlogging space and Canon's EOS R50 offering attractive alternatives for mobile creators. Fujifilm is also pushing boundaries with its hybrid-friendly X series. Panasonic had to act, and this firmware is a statement that the Lumix S9 isn't going anywhere. Instead, it's evolving. Now, let's explore everything that firmware 1.4 introduces and how these changes translate into real-world improvements. One of the most important upgrades is the refined autofocus performance, especially in low-light conditions. Panasonic has re-engineered the hybrid contrast detection and phase detection algorithm to be more intelligent and more responsive. Users will immediately notice faster face and eye detection, especially when shooting indoors or during evening golden hours. For instance, a wedding videographer filming a candlelit reception will now see more accurate subject tracking, reducing the number of missed focus moments. Likewise, street photographers filming fast-paced action at night will benefit from more reliable focus behavior. Another notable improvement is the update to subject tracking, particularly with animals and vehicles. Previously, Panasonic subject detection was good, but not always consistent in dynamic environments. With this firmware, the camera can now detect and follow animals like dogs and birds more smoothly, making it ideal for wildlife shooters. Similarly, vloggers capturing travel content or city life will appreciate the smoother vehicle detection, whether it's a moving bike in a narrow alley or a car zipping past in the background. A major addition in firmware 1.4 is wireless live streaming functionality through the Lumix Sync app. This means you can now go live directly via Wi-Fi without needing a computer or external encoder. Whether you're a creator streaming from a cafe, a travel vlogger sharing real-time experiences, or an educator going live on YouTube, the process is now streamlined and entirely mobile. Panasonic is clearly catering to a new generation of real-time creators. The update also significantly enhances the LUT handling and preview system. Filmmakers can now see how their footage will look with a chosen LUT applied before pressing the record button. This is a massive leap for anyone working with stylized visuals, color grading, or cinematic projects. Picture this. You're filming a travel scene at sunrise, and you can now apply a teal-orange LUT in camera and preview the exact final look in real time. That kind of creative control eliminates post-production surprises and speeds up workflow for social media-ready content. Lastly, general system stability and interface responsiveness have been improved. While this may not be flashy, it's crucial for daily usability. Menus are more fluid, touch controls respond faster, and previous playback lags when reviewing footage have been resolved. The whole experience of using the S9 now feels more refined and user-friendly. For existing Panasonic S9 owners, this update is a gift. It enhances performance, adds new functionality, and extends the overall lifespan of the device. This means you're not just getting bug fixes, you're gaining features that could have easily been part of a newer, more expensive model. It keeps your camera relevant and competitive, particularly in a fast-paced market where creators constantly seek tools that do more. Even more importantly, this firmware update shows Panasonic's commitment to its users. In an industry where many brands often leave entry-level and mid-tier models behind, Panasonic is doing the opposite. They're nurturing the Lumix ecosystem, listening to real feedback, and giving creators more power without asking them to upgrade to a new body. If you've been on the fence about buying the Panasonic S9 due to its initial autofocus limitations or lack of live streaming support, Firmware 1.4 might be the sign you've been waiting for. With these upgrades, the camera is now more capable than ever. It's a serious contender for vloggers, YouTubers, and mobile content creators who need a lightweight, full-frame tool with smart features. Street photographers will notice the faster, more reliable subject tracking. Filmmakers will appreciate the real-time LUT previews that save time and enhance creativity. And digital nomads and influencers will benefit from the improved wireless streaming capabilities that simplify their setup. At its current price point, the S9, with Firmware v1.4, stands as one of the most capable full-frame mirrorless cameras in a compact form factor. This firmware update does more than add features. It signals a shift in how Panasonic is positioning itself in the market. By addressing key user concerns, Panasonic is showing that it's willing to iterate, evolve, and compete. We may see more such updates in the future. Perhaps a Panasonic S10 with AI-based subject recognition, or new hybrid models that directly challenge Sony's compact powerhouses. This release is not just about the present. It's about Panasonic's future. And that wraps up our deep dive into firmware version 1.4 for the Panasonic S9. If you've already installed the update, we'd love to hear from you. Are you seeing improvements in your shooting experience? Is Panasonic on the right track with this move? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest rumored and evolving digital camera gear. We've got more content coming your way, from upcoming leaks to performance reviews, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.